Hi, this is Kalyan Karmakar and welcome to Foodocracy Kitchens. This is where I speak to you about the food cooked in kitchens from communities across India. I'm based in Mumbai and I'm going to speak to you about Maharashtrian food. This is Kolhapuri food. So Kolhapur is in the south of Maharashtra, and one of the most famous dishes which you get in restaurants in Mumbai is Kolhapuri mutton, and I've had it over the 20 years I've been in the city. It's a red colored mutton dish. Not necessarily a very memorable dish because it's not made by people from Kolhapur. But today I've got to you food which is from Kolhapur. But in Mumbai there's a restaurant called MH09 Shetkarii in Thane, which is a part of Greater Mumbai, adjacent to Mumbai. And that's where the food has come in. And their original restaurant is called Shetkarii, and it's in Kolhapur, and it's 24 years old. And it was started by a gentleman called Chandrasekhar Ingavale. And a lot of the recipes are from his sister, whose name is Chitrarekha Sankpal. So Chitrarekha ma'am's son, Suraj Sankpal, is an engineer. So he brought Shetkarii to Mumbai and to Thane, which is where it's called MH09 Shetkarii, and he's got the food from there. He sent it across to us through WeFast, and that's one of the beauties nowadays. You can order in food from everywhere. And let me tell you what's there. The two things associated with Kolhapuri food is one, it's fiery, red hot, spicy, and two, it's all about meat and especially mutton. I'm a bit familiar with Kolhapur food, though I've not traveled there, through a restaurant called Purepur Kolhapur, where I'd eaten a few years back. But there are a lot of new dishes over here. So let me tell you about my favorite first. And I had this in Pune as well. So it's called Pandara Rasa. So it's a white stock. It's made with meat stock, mutton stock, coconut milk. It's got khaskhas or poppy seeds and cashews as well. Very, very nourishing, soothing, very hearty. This is not spicy. So this is Pandara Rasa. And here is its cousin, sibling, whatever you want to call it, Tambara Rasa. More coppery in color. And the redness comes from chili powder. So it's not so much about coconut milk here, but they put grated coconut. Okay. Now, this is a very interesting dish. I heard of this for the first time. This is called the Alani mutton. So Alani mutton is made with mutton stock, and it's not spicy at all. It's very nourishing. And Suraj tells me that this is a particular favorite with the elderly in Kolhapur. And I can also see a lot of nice bones and fat and all that from which the flavors have come in. I told you about Alani mutton. So there's a Alani bhat as well. So it's a rice dish which is got meat in it, and it's cooked in stock, and it looks like a risotto in a sense, a Maharashtrian risotto. This is the first I've heard of it, but it's extremely delicious. Extremely delicious. I can make a meal of its own. So this is the Alani bhat. This is the chicken locha. They call it a pickle. So it's chicken tossed in garlic. There is shreds of coconut, curry leaves and so on. So this is the chicken locha. And some more chicken. This is the chicken kharda. So kharda is what's called thecha in other parts of Maharashtra, like Pune. So it's basically a green chili paste. So it's obviously very, very fiery, and but very tender chicken. And most of the chicken or mutton is on the bone, and that's where the flavors come in. So this is chicken kharda, and then of course the dish which Kolhapur is most famous for, which is the Kolhapuri mutton. Very tender mutton, and Suraj tells me that what goes into the wet paste includes things like coconut, there is khaskhas, which is poppy seeds, cashews and so on, and then there's also there'll be garlic and onion and ginger, and a lot of it is a medley of flavors and spices. And to have with it, there is the masala bhat, which is a sort of a pulao, and again very subtly flavored, but very intricate, tasty, and I can imagine it combining it with the mutton very well, or the rotis or the bhakris, and there's a variety of that in Maharashtra. So this is a gharachi poi, which is Suraj's mom's recipe, which is Chitrarekha ma'am's, and it's made in a layered fashion. And this is a rice bhakri. See how soft they are. See how soft they are, which talks of great technique. And rice means that this is gluten free. So in today's language, and a couple of condiments which are there with it, a sort of papad, there was soft, and this is the dahi kachumbar, which I've seen always served with Maharashtrian food, whether it's in Nashik, whether it's in the Malvani restaurants and all of that there. So thanks so much, Suraj, for sending this food from MH09 Shetkarii. They're in Thane, but we've got this food delivered in, and you can do that in Mumbai as well. And it's a small business. It's a family-run restaurant. They've come in from Kolhapur, where they've been 24 years old, to Mumbai. And I think that we need to really support these sort of businesses and establishments which are trying to bring in local and home recipes to our table. There's so many dishes which I did not know of after having lived in Mumbai for 20 years. And if you've liked this video, then please like this page if you're watching it on Facebook or Instagram. And if it's on YouTube, then subscribe to it. And please share it, whichever social media you're seeing it on, because stories like that of the Sankpal family and Mr. Chandrasekhar and Shetkarii and these small businesses and local food, they need to be shared because the world needs to know about it. So thanks for watching.